Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Roisin Campbell here, transmitting from Trinity House in the Emerald Isle. We are now entering the new energy of our Aquarius lifetime. Deeper and deeper we enter that truth of the rabbit hole of the Alice in Wonderland. The genius and the eccentric all coming together. Realities all blending into one at one time. Many people are now living many realities all at the one time. Many stories integrating, sharing and happening between us. Multiple universes are now becoming more the everyday reality. The mind is opening, the mind is being blown open to allow this new essence and new way of being and living to be our new realities. The ego only lives in one reality and owns that for safety, but we must lose the ego to enter the quantum field of multiple universes and learn to live within them and through them. So when we think about 2024 and the new energy of Pluto saying goodbye to Capricorn and entering Aquarius for its new cycle, an old version of the self is dead now. You're dying, you have died. There may be a sadness or a grief in the old part of yourself that you no longer can show up as. But allow that part to flow through you so that the new energy behind that will start to surface and come into an energy of balance for you. It isn't easy to carry the cross of Pluto. Pluto really rips us apart, strips us down. It's like a wrecking ball in our lives, something or a dream that we wanted, a life that we envisioned, a relationship that we felt we were going to have, a job, a lifestyle. It didn't happen. It all turned out completely different than you ever could imagine. And there has been suffering, grief, and sadness. That really is what Pluto does. It doesn't ask the question. It just wrecks the energies that are not true, not clean, not pure, not honoring us, but we're compromising. So Pluto leaves us with strength. It how would you say, it puts us in the water and keeps our head down till we drown and die, and then it shakes us out and we become so much stronger to do with this near-death experience, or this emotional suicide that we've went through. And we come out richer and stronger so that we can live actually the truth of who we are and what we truly are meant to do and who we are truly meant to be. So when you're resting in your energy now and this resonates with you, you will then have the support to move forward in the new way with these new energies. As Spirit said, we are becoming more water and air than earth now in the new Aquarius. It's all about the rising of the waters and the flowing of the waters with the air in this golden age of Aquarius. So when we think about we've left the earth, and the earth, we need to root ourselves in the earth so that we can spread, and earth is about ownership and what can we own and collecting things. Air is not about that. Air and water is about you need less space to grow, but you have more space to exist. So it's completely amazing opportunity for us because we are more water than we are earth. There's 71% of water around the whole earth. Our bodies is over 60% water. We are more water. Every cell in our body is full of water. So we are now more a water plant. So we need less We need to declutter our minds, our souls, our hearts, our lives, our homes, and less is going to give us more space to exist in. So that's where we're going to. Spirit calls the 2024, and as Pluto moves out of Capricorn into Aquarius, the Alice in Wonderland. Many realities happening all at once. The genius and the eccentric coming together. We don't have to make sense of life. We just have to live it. That's what Spirit is saying. There's multiple universes, and, the ego only thinks one is important. It can't fathom other realities only than itself. It's too fearful, it's too scary, so it limits us in our realities. We are now going to be able to go into different realities with people that are awakened, see, hear, and download more new information that has never been in the universe. This is why in the Aquarius age, we will have the cures for the cancer, the bone problems, the arthritis. There's going to be many amazing cures coming in because these new realities are going to allow to enter our psyche, and we are going to start acting them out. And all these ideas and this, how would you say, pearls of wisdom coming from the higher realms, because we have risen up in this energy of air and we are expanding in this consciousness. So if we think about the story of Alice in Wonderland, and Alice is sitting beside her sister, looking over her shoulder at her story. There's no pictures, there's no creativity, there's no imagination. Then Alice hears this white rabbit running by her saying, "I'm late, I'm late." This really is the power of the spirit that we are. The spirit saying, let's go somewhere else. The humanity is running out of time. We need to open up to new dimensions, new realities, new ways of doing things and being things. The traditional old energies must evolve for the earth to evolve as the being that she is. Alice enters the rabbit hole and keeps falling. It's falling into the self, falling into all the different quantum universes that are there for us to exist in and to be abundant in. As she drops down, falling, letting go of the mind, catching everything as she goes down, and then eventually she arrives in this new world of imagination and curiosity. She has to let go of the mind. She sees the key on the glass table. The glass table is 3 legs representing the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit of consciousness. And she has to drink from the bottle. And when she drinks from the bottle, it makes her very, very small. So it's drinking the light, the consciousness in, awakening yourself and humbling the ego that is limiting you. And she drinks that, she becomes small. Then she realizes that she can't get the key for the door. And the key is on this table with the 3 legs, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the key to the inner kingdom, to the Wonderland. She then sees a cake in a little glass box and it says, "Eat me." And she eats the cake, and the cake is the bread of life, the food of life, which is not a physical food. It is not an earthly food. It is a dimensional food from the consciousness of the omnipresent God. That we must eat a new food and learn through this the realities that we can live in and how we can be that divine spiritual chameleon and enter all these realities to get the information to live our greatest life. So the Alice in Wonderland is going to be very, very powerful. Queen of Hearts, off with the head. We must lose this one ego reality that is the one way and allow multi-dimensional universes, energies to be our mainstream now. So spiritual science, the SOS of the divine God, bring them together and live this new way. So when we think about, the genius, the eccentric, the mind needs to understand everything for it to feel safe. I'm telling you, you have to stop understanding and really come into a deeper acceptance of all these realities that can come through you at any time. So 2024 is that real doorway that we open, that Alice goes in and drops the ego and goes into a world of imagination, curiosity, and adventure, and becomes childlike, becomes that wonderland, that sense of wonder, and discovers that everything is beautiful, amazing. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to fit in. It's all about me accepting and fitting in to whatever is being present to me at any one time. Not resisting, but accepting and seeing the magic, letting the magic flow through your life without needing to own it, without needing to deny it, without needing to box it in, but to live it more as flow, more as adventure, more as trust. And trust it, go with it, play with it, laugh with it, dance with it, and let Alice in Wonderland take you on the journey. Don't be late, like the White Rabbit said. Be on time for your life and live the best life that you can. Thank you, everybody, for connecting with me. Roisin here at Trinity House, and Happy New Year.